Well, good afternoon. Welcome to Corvallis, Montana. This is James LaFontaine. Hey, the Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament here for 2024 as the Valkyries get ready to take on the Frenchtown Lady Bronx. It's the number 4 seed Valkyries against the number 1 seed Frenchtown Bronx out of the Southwest. James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and Vals, here with you in Corvallis inside the gym, just behind the scores table, along the benches in front of us. And had a chance to sit down and talk with head coach Ariel Putnam, before the match, and this is what she had to say about her team and her girls this year. So this is what Ariel had to say on the pregame show. And pregame is brought to you by Bigfork Harvest Foods. Hey, for all your grocery needs, and including an amazing bakery and deli, 8111 Highway 35 in Bigfork, Montana, 837-5010. Stopped by there this morning on the way down here and got something. Said hi to Marcus and Kelly Bagos and the gang there at Bigfork Harvest Foods. And here's what Ariel had to say.
Volleyball tournament along with head coach of the Valkyries, Ariel Putnam. And getting ready to take on, you played and battled back on Monday in a playing game against Ronan, win 3-2, 16-14 in the 5th to put yourself here as the 4 seed out of the Northwest, and you're taking on the number 1 seed, which is Frenchtown. And I understand they're unbeaten on the season. Is that true or not true? Anyway, talking about your team towards the end, you've had some good battles against Polson, against Ronan. You played Ronan 3 times. Just talk about your team, the overall team this year, and how you finish up making it back in the divisionals again.
I'm really proud of the girls. They pulled out that win. We've been really working on finishing games because we've had a lot of those games at the beginning of the season where we played Polson twice, going over 15 in the last set, stuff like that, and taking that out. And so us working on finishing games. And so it was great to see the girls do that on Monday. So we're excited to be here and ready to play Frenchtown.
Well, you are a young team, and talking about that, you only have 1 senior. The other 2 seniors are out, have been out for the year, so that's really probably made it tougher on you. But you're young, and then you'll be experienced for next year. Talk about some of your younger kids that really step up, and one I particularly think of is Maddie Hayes Corona, the freshman, really been hitting the ball well.
Yeah, she's been doing a great job. We're really lucky to have her. I saw a confidence spike in her a while ago. We started playing her all the way around, and all of a sudden she had this great confidence spike, so it's been great to see. And it's crazy to think she's only just a freshman. All my sophomores that are playing for us right now that are just, it's awesome. It's awesome to see at any point that I've got a bunch of sophomores and a freshman playing in there and are putting balls away and still doing such a great job. And it's really great that we have Taylor out there too to lead the team and being that quarterback. And then we're just lucky to have Piper too.
Yeah, Taylor, your setter and a junior, and been really working in the off season on a lot of stuff as a setter and getting a lot better for you guys. And then, I look at Reagan Waller really did a really good job, especially against Browning, was really, I thought, hitting the ball really well. A little off in the last one, then you have Lily, and then you have Emily, Claiborne, and Schlitt as well. But I think the key there to your team, how your team goes, is Taylor Howlett.
Yeah. She's definitely running our entire offense for us, and we're really lucky to have her. She's currently leading the conference in the most assists and leading the conference in 8 aces, and she's just doing a really good job, and it's recognizable from even the stands. So
yeah, I noticed one thing really about your team, that when that first pass gets to Taylor where she doesn't have to struggle to go run it down and she can get up a nice set, then your hitters are really, really killing it really good against those other teams.
Yeah, so we have some great stats where we could recognize that we have one of the highest serving percentages in the conference. We have one of the highest kills per set, but we're also still making errors because we're young, so our hitting percentage isn't quite as high as we'd like it to be, even though we are getting a tremendous amount of kills. We're making our own errors, so that's great for the girls to recognize, is that we're still in a position where if we're losing, we're beating ourselves. We're playing tough teams and we're letting them beat us rather than the opposite way around.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Like you said, you took Polson to 5 both times, and I think you could have won both of those. You took Columbia Falls, and I thought that was a really good match on their floor, their senior night, and beat them 3-2 in a very exciting match. And then against Ronan, maybe in that play-in, it's hard to beat a team 3 times in one season, but you guys really battled with them and able to take care of them.
It's hard. It's crazy to think like we're in this 4th seed position, but if we would have just finished out those 2 games against Polson, we'd be in the 2nd slot. So it's getting girls to recognize that just because we're where we're at doesn't mean like we're really have quite a tight conference. And the chips land where they did, and I think that playing game was really good for us to get under our belt before we came into this. So we'll take it.
Yeah, and I think if you would have had the 2 seniors this year, just based on past experience, you guys would have been a 1 or 2 seed actually in the conference. I know you would have taken Polson, you would take Columbia Falls both games, and Whitefish you could have split with them or even really battled against them. But we have to play with the hand we're dealt, right? But I'm looking forward to today's match. I know you take on the number 1 seed, which is Frenchtown, the Lady Bronx.
Yeah.
But talk about them. Have you seen them? You played them this year, I understand?
Yeah, so we've gone up against them in a couple different little tournament situations, and we've played well. The first time we played them was one of our first tournaments, and we were the 1 seed from the north, and they were the 1 seed from the south in the tournament, and we played them, and we learned a lot from that game. They did really well. They are a great team. They didn't graduate many girls last year, so we're a lot younger than them. And then the next time we played them at a tournament in Butte, we were ahead for most of it, and it gave us some great things that we needed to work on with finishing a point. And so, unfortunately, in the end, it was just a game to 30. We lost 29-30. But we've got a great lineup. I think we're going to line up against them really well. Looks like it's going to pan out in our favor when it comes to our lineup. So hopefully the girls can just commit and get things done. They're so young, and so it's always a couple points in where you see what we're working with.
Well, it should be good. You played them, so you kind of know them, so you know what to do. And I think your girls, when they play to their potential, what I've seen, that they can play with anybody and have a chance to beat anybody. So that's why they have the tournaments. That's why I have games. And the top 4 out of here get to go to state in Bozeman. So I'm just looking forward to today's match to see what's happened. So good luck today, Coach, and go Vals.
Go Vals. Thank you.
All right, welcome. That was Ariel Putnam on the pregame show, and talking about her Valkyries and today's matchup. Hey, Northwestern Energy team members have a tradition of dedicated service and are committed to providing the highest quality customer service possible. When you need service, Northwestern Energy workers will be there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Northwestern Energy team members are proud to keep Montana energized. Northwestern Energy, energy for Montana. Hey, speaking of somebody with some energy, I bring in my partner, the athletic director, Matt Polovecchio. Hey, Matt. Valkyries made it here. Heck of a match on the play-in game on Monday. They battled with Ronan and 3-2, 16-14 in the final to get here as the 4 seed.
I'd say that was a nail-biter, James. That was a hell of a battle between both teams. Both teams played very well.
So, the Valkyries in that won the 1st, 3rd, and 5th, and Ronan won the 2nd and the 4th. But they had big battles against Polson, who was here as the number 2 seed, and they went down 3-2. They beat Columbia Falls 3-2, lost to them 3-1. So, hey, they're right here from the Northwest 8. They got battle a big team out of the Southwest, the number 1 seed, Frenchtown.
Undefeated Frenchtown.
I said that to Ariel, but she wasn't sure. So, from what I understand, they haven't lost, but they played them, and they played them tough, both in the tip-off and then down in Butte. Lost 30-29 in that in Butte. So maybe if our girls can step up and play today.
James, you know as well as I do, regardless of the sport, you just got to get there, and they're here. And so now it's anybody's game. Anything can happen, and our girls have shown a lot of fight and a lot of really top-notch volleyball skills. So we'll see what happens.
Well, when they're on and they're passing well, the passing is key to get it to Howlett, the setter. When if she gets a good pass, she's going to set it right there for your people up the net, killing it. You got the freshman. Maddie Hayes Corona, who can really just very,
great
just
addition.
for a freshman, has great springs in there. And then you got Reagan Waller when she's hitting, serving well. I'm trying to think who else. Piper Lee. Even Howlett can kill it. Wisman, Lily Sophia. So a lot of options.
A lot of options. Yep, for sure.
Well, like they say, when somebody gets hot, like I saw in the last match against Ronan, Corona was really, really hitting it, just like, and I think Taylor kept feeding her because she was really killing it really well.
Yep, they're a talented group, and I really, again, I just hold to, and I've been telling the girls since go, all you got to do is get there. This is a very generous bracket. 4 teams go. They put together a couple wins there. They'll be playing in the state tournament.
Yeah, and we'll talk about that later. We have earlier action. It was Whitefish 3-0 over Corvallis, and the earlier match as well, beginning of the day in the tournament, it was 3-0 Dillon over Columbia Falls. Yep. So they'll play tomorrow in a loser-out action. Valkyries, whatever happens here, I'll let you know how they move on. At least they have at least 2 here. But like last year, they lost the first one to a big seed, the second seed, and then they were able to beat Corvallis last year. Then they went to the third, and they played really well last year.
Correct. Again, they've got a lot of pieces in place. They start clicking. They're a tough team they're a tough out. They're a tough out for teams. So I'm excited to see how they perform.
And Ariel and I were talking about in pregame. She's talking about Bigfork is one of the top teams in serving percentage in the state. So, and they can do that. Get that serve in. Give yourself a chance to compete in that.
Get a little rhythm. Get the ball in play, and they can do some really good stuff with the ball.
I think the key is that good at hitting and stuff is the mistakes and the errors that you talk about. It's something that they can fix.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yep.
If they can fix that and take care of that, they have a really good chance. And we'll see how it goes here in the first one.
Yeah.
We got about 2 minutes till tip here in Corvallis, Montana, at the Northwestern A Divisional Volleyball Tournament. I'll take a timeout and let you go chill out, sit down, and you can come join me anytime in between. I'm going to get ready for the broadcast, and I'll be back after this timeout to bring you the starting lineups here from Corvallis,
Take care,
Montana.
buddy.
Thanks, Matt. Appreciate it. Well, welcome back to the Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament. James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and Vals, here from Corvallis. And your starting lineups brought to you by the Montana Athletic Club, Doug and Nancy Malum and the crew at the Montana Athletic Club. Hey, what's keeping you from getting fit? Discounted guest passes, personal training, Pilates, 850 Holt Drive at Bigfork, 837-2582. Hey, a lot going on over at the Montana Athletic Club, and a big shout-out thanks to Doug and Nancy Malum and the crew there for sponsoring Bigfork Volleyball. Look at the first of all, the starting lineup for the Frenchtown Lady Bronx. The libero is a 5'2" junior, number 17, Iris Arlent. And at the setter, a 5'7" senior, number 2, Addie Romine. Number 4, defensive specialist, senior, 5'4", it's Chloe Roche, sophomore at 5'9", outside hitter. Number 5, Rachel Walls, middle hitter at sophomore, 5'8", number 6, Blake Hardy. The middle hitter, you'll recognize this name, a junior at 6'2", plays basketball. Number 7, Mason Quinn. And finally, a junior 5'5", outside hitter, number 9, Alyssa Bilbrey. For head coach, Morgan Job. This is by Jessica Wexler and Mariah Harvey. For the Valkyries, as usual, a little bit of change in the lineup for today's match from head coach Ariel Sonic, the libero at 5'4", a junior. Number 88, Olivia Claiborne. Opposite side hitter at 5'6", sophomore, number 4, Emily Wisman. At 5'9", sophomore, middle blocker, number 5, Lily Sophia. The center at 5'10", a junior, number 6, Captain Taylor Howlett. At 5'11", freshman outside hitter, number 7, Maddie Hayes Corona. The senior at 5'9", middle blocker, number 8, Piper Lee. And finally, a 5'6", sophomore outside hitter, number 9, Reagan Waller. Head coach is Ariel Putman. This is by Josh Feller and Jordan Despain. Hey, our cheerleaders are here. Their cheerleaders are here. Getting ready for some action. And doing the public address announcing here. We'll meet the starters.
A sophomore standing at 5'6", number 4, Emily Wisman.
So we'll do that. 406-270-7384. Text me, let me know that you're listening out there. It was scheduled for a 2 o'clock first serve, and we're running right on schedule. The games before finished a little bit early.
A sophomore standing at 5'10", number 6, Taylor Howlett. For the Valkyries, a freshman standing at 5'11", number 7, Maddie Hayes Corona.
So about ready to get underway here.
A senior standing at 5'9", number 8, Piper Lee. For the Valkyries, a freshman standing at 5'6", number 9.
For MOA officials for the match today.
And your libero for the Valkyries, a junior standing at 5'4", number 88, Olivia Claiborne. Your head coach for the Bigfork Valkyries, Ariel Putman, assisted by Josh Weller and Jordan Despain.
So we're about ready to get underway. Frenchtown here, representative. Other teams, Polson getting ready to play next.
Now let's meet our home team on the scoreboard, the Frenchtown Bronx. For the Bronx, a senior standing at 5'7", number 2, Addie Romine. For the Bronx, a senior standing at 5'4", number 4, Chloe Roush.
Chloe Roush.
For the Bronx, a sophomore standing at 5'9", number 5, Rachel Walls.
Some of these you'll recognize from their basketball team we played last year, and we'll probably see them again.
Sophomore standing at 5'8", number 6, Blake Hardy.
Hardy, I recognize. Quinn.
For the Bronx, a junior standing at 6'2", number
Ryan
7, Mason
LaShore.
For the Bronx, a junior standing at 5'5", number 9, Alyssa Bilbrey. And your libero for the Bronx, a junior standing at 5'2", number 17, Iris Arlett. Your head coach for the Frenchtown Bronx, Morgan Job, Jessica Wexler, and Mariah Harvey.
And either wrong, it's Morgan Job, not Job, for Frenchtown.
And our officials at the Montana Officials Association, we welcome Randy Sawyer, Kara Grewell, and Ashley Fintree, along with Peter Music.
Well, they're shaking hands, getting ready to go. Valkyries in their gray with their blue, little white and blue trim. The numbers are blue. And for Frenchtown, they're in their whites, black shorts, and black numbers with the little orange out trim. Same with their lettering. It's black with the orange trim. Number 2, Addie Romine is the captain and the setter for Frenchtown. And we're about ready to get underway. 406-270-7384. Text me. Let me know if you're listening out there. Looks like the Valkyries are going to win the serve. It's going to start off, number 6, Taylor Howlett to serve for the Valkyries. And tip off, or first serve brought to you by Flathead Lake Lodge. Howlett with the serve. Nice deep serve dug out by Libero Romine. Romine tipped over by Quinn, dug out by, and blocked there by Frenchtown. And Romine tips it over and drops it, a point for the Bronx side out. Number 13, Ryan Lusher in and serving. It'll be the Addie Romine for Frenchtown up 1-0. Service dug out by Claiborne. Howlett will get it over. Reagan Waller gets it over. And dug out there by number 5, Walls. A little bit, almost too deep. Dug out Reagan Waller. Howlett going to set it up. Maddie Hayes Corona spikes it down. Rachel Walls, left-hander, is 13. For sure. Off a Bigfork, out of bounds, and point for Frenchtown. 2-0 here early on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. And Romine to serve for Frenchtown. Romine serve. Dug out by Claiborne. Into the seats. Hayes Corona can't get to it. And it'll be a point for Frenchtown, 3-0. Nicole Waller listed out there. Go Vals, yeah. Romine to serve. Claiborne. Going to give it up to Howlett. Howlett into the net as the pass was too close to the net for her to dig it out. And 4-0 here early.
At the serve, number 2,
Romine. Claiborne will get it. Howlett back set. Maddie Hayes Corona into the net. They're going to call it 4. Yeah, she hit it into the net. 5-0. Bigfork needs to get a side out here, as we're just underway here in the first. Claiborne will dig it out. Howlett gets it. Waller from the backside hits it out on the far side. And Bigfork's going to take a timeout, down 6-0 here on your Flathead Lake Live scoreboard here early against Frenchtown. And I'll take a timeout as well. I'll be right back. Well, we're down early here, 6-0 in the first. Just underway here from Corvallis. Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament. Valkyries, the 4 seed out of the Northwest, taking on the number 1 seed, Frenchtown. Lady Bronx and Romine to continue to serve, for Frenchtown, up 6-0. Romine serve. Claiborne will dig it out. Howlett will go get it. Waller from the back line hits it into the net. Just got to get it across. This time Hayes Corona gets it. Howlett. And Sophia hits it into the net. That's set just a little bit low. Trying that short set quick spike or kill. And it's 8-0 here. Service. Maddie Hayes Corona. Howlett sets her and then kills it. Off of 5, Rachel Walls. So side out for Bigfork. They needed that. 8-1. Maddie Hayes Corona to serve here for the Valkyries. Serves it deep. Dug out there by Walls. Romine set up. Bigfork into the net. Otherwise, they would have had the point. The kill there by Brebrill. And number 6, Hardy, will come in for Mason Quinn. So side out to Frenchtown. Serving, it'll be number 17, Iris Arlen. Service. Hayes Corona. Howlett going to set up. Killed. Going to say in the net 4 hits as Sophia hits it into the net. So 10-1 early.
To the serve once again, number 17, Iris Arlen.
Arlett to serve. Claiborne. Howlett. Reagan Waller across court. But dug out by Brebill. Back to Brebill. Brebill dinks it. Dug out by Howlett. Sophia across by Waller. Diving. The number 5 Walls. Cross. Howlett will dig it out. Claiborne. Cross court blocked. Dug out by Wisman. Dug out by Reagan Waller as they battle back and forth. Reagan Waller digs it across. Going to drop as she goes past the block and just drops it across for a point for Bigfork. Piper Lee comes back in, and Sophia will go out. Claiborne to serve for the Valkyries, down 10-2 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Service dug out by Arlett. Arlett will give it over to Romine. Romine kill. Howlett, Claiborne, Hayes Corona back to Walls. And set up by Arlett, left-handed, and too long there by number 13, LaShore for Frenchtown. So point to Bigfork at 10-3 now here on your JD Detailing scoreboard.
To the serve, Claiborne.
Claiborne serves it. Dug out by Libero. Arlett set up. Reagan Waller dinks it across after the set there by Howlett. And a point for Bigfork. And Claiborne to serve, down 10-4 now. Claiborne, nice deep serve. Brought out by Walls. Arlett. And killing it too long. Number 13, LaShore, the left-hander. 10-5, so they cut the lead in half, does the Valkyries. Claiborne continues to serve for Bigfork. Service deep. It'll be Arlett. Walls. Kill. Too long there by number 9, Bilbrey. So the Valkyries within 4 now at 10-6. Service by Claiborne. Nice serve. Way in the back. Walls will dig it out off of Bilbrey, and they'll get it over, does Frenchtown. Howlett setting up. And a kill by Piper Lee, dug out by Frenchtown. They'll get it over. Howlett, Claiborne, back set. Corona from the back line. Walls. Romine, kill off of Claiborne on the kill from the back. Walls. And side out point to Frenchtown. The number 3, McKenna Christ coming in, number 3, to serve for Frenchtown. Service. Claiborne digs it out. Howlett, Hayes Corona, like a ping pong ball back and forth. And point for Frenchtown, doubling up Bigfork. 12-6 here on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Service, dug out by Corona. And a kill. Nice short set there by Howlett, and Piper Lee able to get the kill. Cassie Schlitt will come in for Emily Wisman, and Schlitt will serve for the Valkyries at 12-7 here in the first. Service, dug out by Frenchtown. Arlett, blocked. Off the block, goes out of bounds on the kill there by Walls. Off of Howlett, and point for Frenchtown. Number 13, Ryan Lucier to serve. And kill by Walls as Bigfork gets it over but sets her up for the kill. 14-7 now. Lucier, service. Cassie Schlitt just over her head, off her hands. And point for Frenchtown at 15-7 now on the Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Service, Lucier, dug out. Howlett gets it. Calling a double hit there on Howlett. As the pass was low, as he tried to get it up. Lucier tried to short serve it and goes out for 4. Roche. Roche comes in for Frenchtown. And Reagan Waller, number 9, is served for the Valkyries. Down by 8, 16-8. Dug out by Crease. Across by Walls. Howlett going to set up Piper Lee. Right down the middle. A nice set there by Taylor Howlett. 16-9 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Valkyries trail by 7. And Reagan Waller continues to serve for Bigfork. Service. Crease. Romine. Cross court. Howlett going to set up. Maddie Hayes Corona back off the hands of Christ. Number 3, point for Bigfork. And Waller continues to serve. Valkyries back within 6, 16-10. Nice deep serve, but this one just a bit too deep by Reagan. So side out point for Frenchtown. Mason Quinn comes back. Blake Hardy to serve for Frenchtown. Cassie Schlitt, Howlett, Piper Lee dinks it across. Romine. Dug out by Walls. Howlett. Maddie Hayes Corona off the block of Quinn. And Romine out of bounds. And point for Bigfork side out. 4. Roche comes in. Piper Lee serving for Bigfork. Nice deep serve. Roche. Quinn will just get it across. Piper Lee. Howlett going to set up Maddie Hayes Corona. Off the block. The fingers of Romine drops on Frenchtown side. Point for Bigfork. It's 17-12 now on the Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Valkyries within 5, and Piper Lee continues to serve. Lee, nice deep serve down the middle. Dug out by Frenchtown. Walls digs it out. Howlett will get it off the net. Blocked there by Bigfork. And number 5, Lily Sophia, able to get it just across the net. Drops on Frenchtown side. So 17-13, the Valkyries within 4 now. Piper Lee continues to serve. Out of play by Christ. Valkyries within 3 at 17-14 in the Montana Athletic Club scoreboard, and Frenchtown will take a timeout. As well, I will here from Corvallis, the Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament, day number 1. Well, we're back here at Corvallis. It's the first best of 5. Valkyries pull with that back within 3 at 17-14. Piper Lee serving at the Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament after a timeout by Frenchtown. And Piper Lee hits it just a bit long. And turnover, or side out, if you will, in volleyball. Number 9. Bilbrey comes back in. Rachel Walls a serve. Howlett. Nice kill there by Maddie Hayes Corona. And digging it out, Walls gets it across for Frenchtown. Maddie Hayes Corona kill. Walls will get it. Romine. The kill. Cross court. By Iris Arlen. And number 5, Walls will serve for Frenchtown, up 19-14. Service just low. And Reagan Waller will get it across, but right there is Quinn to knock it down on Bigfork side. The Valkyries will take their second and final timeout here in the first to trail by 6, 20-14 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. And I'll take a timeout as well from Corvallis. All right, we're back. We're in the first best of 5. It's 2014. Frenchtown leads. Walls to serve here. Walls service. Short and ace. Schlitt can't get to it. And point 21-14. Service by Walls. Dug out by Waller. Howlett going to set up Hayes Corona. Corona dug out there by number 9, Bilbrey. Kill from the back line. On the far side. Kill by Walls is good. 22-14. Schlitt gets it. Howlett gets it up. Waller will just get it across. Arlen. Romine and kill there by Quinn. Really doesn't have to jump in the net. It's being at 6'2", and her long arms. 23-14 here in the first. Walls serving. Got to see Schlitt. Waller. Maddie Hayes Corona. Walls will dig it out. Romine. And Bilbrey will get the kill. Game point here in the first. 24-14, up by 10 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. And Rachel Walls serving. Short serve, dug out by Schlitt. Howlett, Maddie Hayes Corona off the block of Quinn and Romine. Point side out to Bigfork. Emily Wispin back in. Taylor Howlett to serve for the Valkyries. Service, nice deep serve. Arlen will dig it out. Romine going to set up Quinn. Right down the middle, across. Dug out by Claiborne, but out of bounds. Back to the other side. And the first one goes 25-15. In the first best of 5. They'll change sides, and we'll be back after this timeout as Frenchtown wins the first one 25-15 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. And let's go Vals. I'll take a timeout and be back here in Corvallis after this timeout at the Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament. I'll take care of some business again. Welcome back to Corvallis. Hey, Northwestern Energy is proud to sponsor the Montana High School Association and help students explore new boundaries. You can explore new boundaries too with Northwestern Energy's new bill payment options. To learn more, visit northwesternenergy.com. Click on Manage Your Account and choose from the menu of bill paying options. Explore your boundaries and new payment option solutions from Northwestern Energy, proud sponsor of Montana High School Association Athletics. And I'll be back with the second best of 5 here in Corvallis. Well, welcome back to Corvallis. We'll head to game 2. Frenchtown wins the first. So we have Hallett, Sophia, Lispman in the front line, Hayes Corona, Claiborne, and Waller in the back line. And Bronx. Addie Romine to serve for the Bronx. And Waller hits in the net as Hallett can't get to it. We talked about earlier about the passing. That first passing is key to set up the kill for Bigfork. So first point here in the second goes to Frenchtown. And Romine to serve. Service. Hits it right down the line past Waller. So a point for Frenchtown, up 2-0 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard here in the second. This time, Claiborne will hit it after Waller hits it. Hayes Corona gets it across, dug out by Arlen. Set up. Court. Hayes Corona setting up. Cross court by Reagan Waller. Arlen killed off the net by number 9, Bilbrey, Dug out by Hallett. Claiborne trying to get across this Waller near the stands. And it stays on Bigfork side. So point and 3-0 here for Frenchtown. Addie Romine serving, number 2. Service. Waller digs it out. Hallett. Sophia. Arlen will dig it out. Quinn. Kill. But number 9, Bilbrey. 4-0. So Valkyries going down in the first set early, and now here in the second, 4-0 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard. This one's going to be too long by Romine. And side out to Bigfork. Claiborne to serve. Piper Lee in now. Quinn. Cross court after the set by Ireland. Her kill's out of bounds. 4-2. Valkyries cut the lead in half. And Olivia Claiborne, little barrel to serve. Service. Arlett will Romine. Kill. Claiborne. Howlett. Reagan Waller gets it across. Arlett will dig it out. Romine back set. And in there by LeSure. Side out point as Quinn will go out. And Hardy in for Frenchtown. And the libero, Iris Arlen, to serve for Frenchtown. Hayes Corona. Howlett's kill by Piper Lee at the block. Drops. So side out point for Bigfork. Cassie Schlitt will come in for Emily Wisman. And Cassie Schlitt to serve. Service. Dug out there by 9, Bilbrey. 6. Hardy gets it across. Howlett, Piper Lee on the kill. And a nice kill there by Piper Lee. At 5-4 now. And Schlitt continues to serve for Bigfork here in the second. 5-4 on your JD Detailing scoreboard. And here's Cassie's serve. Dug out there by Bilbrey. Set up, Romine. Bilbrey dinks it across. Howlett dives on it. And they're going to call a lift there by Maddie Hayes Corona. Number 3, McKenna. Kreis in, and she will serve, replacing number 9, Bilbrey. And Kreis to serve. Dug out by Schlitt. Piper Lee. Reagan Waller. Backcourt Arlett will get it. Walls gets it across. Howlett outside. Reagan Waller. Off the block. There at the net. Number 6, Hardy, and 13, LeSure. It drops on Bigfork side. Side out to Frenchtown. Kreis serving. 7-4 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Frenchtown leads. Claiborne will get it. Howlett. Backline. Maddie Hayes Corona. Arlett. Or Rowine, excuse me. Then Arlett. Walls dug out by Hayes Corona. Waller. Then Howlett will just get it across. 13, LeSure. Kill. Down the line by LeSure off the set of Addie Romine. Kreis serving. Up 8-4. Howlett going to set up Reagan Waller. Reagan Waller gets it across. Arlett will dig it out. Romine. Kill. Put up by Walls. Claiborne digs out that one. Howlett. Maddie Hayes Corona backline. And Kreis. Kill down the line by the lefty. Ryan. LeSure. 9-4 now. Kreis serves. Claiborne will get it. Howlett dinks it right in the middle. Dug out there by Romine. Now going to call a double hit by Arlett on Frenchtown. And side out to Bigfork. Reagan Waller to serve for the Valkyries at 9-5 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Arlett digs it out. Piper Lee with the kill. As Arlett ball right at the net for leading. Knock it straight down. 9-6 now. Valkyries within 3. Reagan Waller continues to serve for Bigfork. Nice deep serve dug out there by Kreis. 13, that's LeSure, digs it out. Cassie Schlitt, Piper Lee on the set. Out of bounds on the set there by Howlett as Frenchtown tries to dig it out. It's 9-7 now. Bigfork within 2. Reagan Waller serving. Nice deep serve, dug it out by Kreis. Romine. Walls digs it across. Dinks it past the block. And drops on Bigfork side. Side out to Frenchtown. 10-7. And number 13, Ryan LeSure. Waller. Howlett short set. Piper Lee. Blocked by Frenchtown. Dug out by Bigfork. Piper Lee will dig it across. Frenchtown does it again. This time Howlett knocks it down. Romine. Waller. Howlett. Kill. Off the block by Maddie Hayes Corona. Side out to Bigfork. Lily Sophia will come back in. Piper Lee to serve. Number 4, Chloe Roche will come in at 10-8. Piper Lee service. Dug out by Kreis. Number 6 is Hardy. Howlett going to set up Maddie Hayes Corona. Hayes Corona with a kill on the nice set there by Taylor Howlett. Valkyries back within 1 at 10-9. Piper Lee serving here On your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard here from Corvallis, their Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament. Service by Lee. Down the line. Arlen will get it, set it up. Romine into the net is Walls with the kill. We're tied at 10 here in the second. Piper Lee serving. Christ. Romine. Walls will just get it across. Schlitt, Howlett outside. Maddie Hayes Corona off the block, out of bounds. And Bigfork goes up 11-10. Frenchtown will take a timeout. It's 11-10. The Valkyries lead here in the second on your Montana Athletic Cup scoreboard. And I'll take a timeout as well here from Corvallis. Well, we're back here in Corvallis. Valkyries leading here in the second, 11-10, as Frenchtown took the first. And Piper Lee to serve here for Bigfork, trying to stretch that lead out. Gets it in. It's going to be into the seats. Off Christ. And point for Bigfork. They're up 12-10. And Piper Lee serving. Lee hits it in the net. Claiborne will come in. Shout out. Come on, Val. Stay strong. Keep fighting. Thanks for broadcasting. I'm not sure who this number is, but Hardy to serve. Claiborne digs it out. Howlett, nice. One-handed. Matty Hayes Corona. Claiborne's going to go into the stands. And point for Frenchtown. Claiborne digs it out, but under the net. So a point, and Frenchtown will take the lead 13-12 as number 6, Blake Hardy, serving for Frenchtown, just a sophomore. Hardy, the left hand. And Claiborne lets it go out of bounds. So side out to Bigfork. Wisman comes in for Schlitt. Howlett to serve for the Valkyries. Howlett dug out by Roche. Killed by Walls. Dug out by Claiborne. Howlett's going to set up Matty Hayes Corona back corner. Dug out by Christ. Walls off of Claiborne. Off the kill. Side out to Frenchtown. Number 9, Bilbrey will come in for Christ. And number 5, Rachel Walls serving. 14-13 here on the Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Frenchtown leads. Service. Matty Hayes Corona into the net. Howlett will dig it out. Corona with a kill. Cross court. Diving is Chloe Roche. Tied at 14. Matty Hayes Corona to serve. Corona. Arlen Romine. And a kill there by Mason Quinn. Number 13, Lucier comes in. For number 4, Roche. Addie Romine serving. Called in on the back line by the line judge. 16-14. on your Flathead Lake Glide scoreboard as Romine hits it into the net. Side out 16-15. Piper Lee will come in for Lily Sophia. Claiborne to serve for the Valkyries. Claiborne, deep serve. Arlent will dig it out. Romine, back set, kill. There by number 9, Bilbrey is good. Number 6, Blake Hardy will come in for Quinn. And number 17, the libero, Iris Arlent, serving. Claiborne will dig it out. Howlett, Piper Lee with the kill, cross court. On the line is good. Cassie Schlitt comes in for Emily Wishman, and Schlitt will serve. Valkyries within one, 17-16 here in the second. Dug out there by Bilbrey. Romine, cross court by Frenchtown. Howlett sets up. Spike, killed by Arlent, digs it out. Walls across. Piper Lee. As Waller tries to get it up, but right there is number 6, Hardy to block it. Number 3, McKenna Christ, the server, she comes back in for number 9, Alyssa Bilbrey. 18-16 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Service dug out by Claiborne. Howlett, Reagan Waller dinks it across. Dug out by Romine. Arlent. Tipping across is Lucier. And Bigfork will take a timeout as they go down by 3 here in the second at 19-16 in a good battle by the Valkyries. They lost the first one and trailed the second 19-16 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. I'll take a timeout as well from Corvallis. All right, we're back here in Corvallis. Valkyries down here in the second, 19-16. And Christ serving here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Service dug out by Maddie Hayes Corona. Blocked is number 5. Walls tries to hit it right there as Howlett to block it back on Frenchtown side. Side out, Reagan Waller to serve for Bigfork. Down by 2. Christ, Arlent, Walls down the line. Claiborne. And diving effort by Cassie Schlitt, Reagan Waller, but they can't get it back across. So side out point to Frenchtown. It'll be number 13, Ryan Lucier. Service, Reagan Waller. Off of Piper Lee's hands. Out of play, point for Frenchtown. 21-17. Need a side out here, girls. 21-17. Howlett. Piper Lee kills it. Right on the line. And Lee to serve. Before Chloe Roche comes in. Lily Sophia back in for Bigfork. Piper Lee to serve down by 3, 21-18. I told them they need to side out, and they get the side out. Piper Lee. Oh, just a bit too strong. She'll go out. Claiborne will come in. As well, libero Arlen goes out, and Mason Quinn comes in for Frenchtown. And service by Blake Hardy into the net. Here comes Emily Wisman in for Cassie Schlitt. Taylor Howlett to serve, 22-19. They need to get on a little bit of a roll here. Howlett serves it. Roche. Quinn puts it across. Howlett's going to set up. Cross, Claiborne. Howlett setting up. And a nice kill down the line by the freshman, Maddie Hayes Corona. Within 2, 22-20. Howlett serving on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Nice service, gets it in. Roche, Arlen Walls will just get it across. Puts it in the corner. Smart move by her. Claiborne can't get to it, so side out. And number 9, Alyssa Bilbrey to come back in. And Bigfork will take a timeout here. So the final timeout for the Valkyries here in the second as they trail 23-20 on your JD Detailing scoreboard. I'll just stay right here. We got to get a side out here like we did last time. But Frenchtown will be serving. It's kind of hard when you let somebody go up 2-0 to come back. So Bigfork looking to get his side out here. Looks like Rachel Walls will serve for Frenchtown. And the Valkyries need a side out here. Here in the second. Walls to serve. Waller will get it. Howlett. Hayes Corona. Off the block of Frenchtown. So point for Bigfork. 23-21. Maddie Hayes Corona to serve for the Valkyries. Down by 2 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Arlen puts it back. Oh, nice pancake by Corona. Gets it up. Bigfork gets it across. Waller. Howlett. Blocked her. Claiborne. Reagan Waller. Frenchtown will dig it out. Maddie Hayes Corona. Howlett outside. Waller. Cross court. Drops it in. Inside the line. Nice kill there by Reagan Waller. 23-22 on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Maddie Hayes Corona continues to serve. Nice deep serve. Arlett will get it. Romine. Kill off the block. Hayes Corona digs it out. And Bigfork able to get across. Quinn blocked. Arlett, Romine. Lucier. Howlett going to set up. Emily down the line. Arlen. Walls across. Hayes Corona. Howlett in the middle. Drops it. Is it going to drop? Frenchtown digs it out. Emily. Across. Dug out by Romine. Arlen. Backcourt. Into the net. Blocked! As Walls. They call 4 hits. But right there was Lily Sophia for Bigfork. And they'll take a timeout. Valkyries battle back, tied at 23 apiece here in the second on your JD Detailing scoreboard. I'll take a timeout here as well from Corvallis. Let's go, Vals. Well, the Vals were down by 3, and they battled back, tied it at 23 apiece. And Maddie Hayes Corona to serve for Bigfork. They lost the first game and tied it 23 apiece here in the second against Frenchtown. Nice serve, gets it in. Arlen, Romine, Quinn dinks it across. Howlett digs it across. But right there is Quinn to knock it straight down. Side out to Frenchtown, 24-23. Lucier to come in. Number 2, Addie Romine will serve here in the second. Romine service. Waller will dig it out. Dug it out by Waller as Frenchtown hits it across. Lily Sophia down the line. Walls will dig it out. Romine. Cross court. No, into the net on a kill by Bilbrey. Bigfork ties it at 24 as Piper Lee comes in. Olivia Claiborne to serve. We're tied at 24 apiece. Claiborne gets it in, dug out by Walls. Backs at Romine. Across and getting a cross court with a kill. Bilbrey in the back right corner. Quinn will go out. Hardy in and serving the libero Iris Arlen as Frenchtown up 25-24 here in the second. Yeah, it looked like the server hit the line. That should have been a foot fault, but the line judge missed that one. And Frenchtown takes it. And go up 2-0 as they win that one 25-23. I'll take a timeout here and be back with a third here from Corvallis. All right, we're back in Corvallis. Valkyries unfortunately down by 2. And I believe that the line judge actually missed the foot fault on Frenchtown. That would have extended that game, but not called. We got to move on. Even fans around me saw it as well, but it is what it is. So Bigfork will serve. Taylor Hallett, we need to get this one to extend as we're down 2-0 here on your JDT telling scoreboard. Here comes Taylor Hallett. Hallett with the first serve. Arlent will dig it out. Roll line. Walls in the backcourt. Clearly out of bounds over on the far side. Goes out through the doors. And point to Bigfork here. They're up 1-0 here in the third. We're going to need this one to extend. And Howlett serving. Nice. This one just too long by Taylor. Tied at 1-1. 13. Lucier will come in. Number 2, Addie Romine to serve for Frenchtown. Claiborne, Howlett, Maddie Hayes, Corona off the block. Quinn with a kill. 6'2" for Frenchtown. Romine serves. Claiborne gets it. Nearly dug out by Reagan Waller. Yeah, 3-1 here as Frenchtown leads on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Romine serving. Claiborne will dig it out. Howlett back set. I'll get called for a lift. Point to Frenchtown at 4-1. Romine deep serve. Maddie Hayes, Corona. Howlett will dig it out. Wisman gets it across. Dug out by Arlett. And Romine can't set it up. Side out to Bigfork. Maddie Hayes, Corona to serve at 4-2. Frenchtown leads here in the third. Service into the net. Unusual by Hayes, Corona. 5-2 side out. Quinn will go out. Number 6, Hardy in, and Arlett to serve for Frenchtown. Claiborne. Howlett gets it off the bounce. Reagan Waller hits it across. Goes out of bounds. Point for Frenchtown. 6-2 here on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Arlett serving for the Lady Bronx. Arlett. Claiborne digs it out. Howlett going to set up Reagan Waller. Waller cross court. Dug out there by Bilbrey. Kill blocked. It's Waller along with Sophia on the block. Piper Lee comes in as Sophia goes out. Claiborne to serve. Claiborne serve. Arlett will take it out. Romine. Left-handed shot by Hardy into the net. Point for Bigfork. 6-4. Claiborne serving. Deep serve. Dug out by Walls. Kill. Dug out by Howlett. Emily. Wisman mishits it but drops on the side of Frenchtown, so point for Bigfork. Olivia Claiborne continue to serve. Valkyries within 1 at 6-5 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Service. Deep serve. Arlett will dig it out. Romine. Left-handed shot in the far corner by Hardy. McKenna. Christ comes in to serve. Is number 9. Bilbrey will go out for Frenchtown. 7-5 here on the Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Frenchtown leads. Down the line is out as Claiborne lets it go. Cassie Schlitt will come in for Emily Wisman, and Schlitt to serve here. 7-6 here in the third. Schlitt service. Price. Romine out on the kill there by Lucier. We're tied at 7 apiece. 7-7 here in the third. Cassie Schlitt. Walls, number 6. Back corner. Nice shot there by Taylor Howlett. So Bigfork goes up 8-7 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Service by Schlitt. Dug out by Christ. Romine. Left-handed Lucier. Howlett going to set it up. Reagan Waller. Kill. Piper Lee digs it out. Reagan Waller backs it over. Romine, Arlent, Walls from the dug out by Corona. Howlett. Reagan Waller dug out by Cassie Schlitt. Howlett gets it over. Arlent killed in the net by Lucia. Point for Bigfork. They're up 9-7. Up by 2 here in the third. On your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard, Cassie Schlitt serving for the Valkyries. Service. Lucia. Romine. Kill by Walls. Down the middle between two Valkyries. Side out to Frenchtown. It's 9-8. And number 13, Ryan Lucia to serve for Frenchtown. Service. Claiborne will dig it out. Howlett. Matty Hayes, Corona, back corner. Arlent at the net. Back set by Romine. We're tied at 9 apiece. Lucia serving. Service deep. Schlitt. Howlett. Matty Hayes, Corona down the line. Lucia. Romine. Kill by the lefty, Blake Hardy. Frenchtown goes up 10-9 now on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. And Lucia serving. Service. Schlitt will dig it out. Howlett. Reagan Waller gets it across. Walls. Romine. Walls on the kill. Off the block. And point 11-9 for Frenchtown here in the third. They won the first two.
Up to serve number 13, Lucia.
Service. Schlitt will get it. Howlett going to set up Reagan Waller. Dinks it across. Dug out there by Walls. Lucia. Arlent will just get it across. Piper Lee. Howlett going to set up Reagan Waller. Nice cross court. Arlent can handle it. Side out to Bigfork at 11-10. Roche will come in. Reagan Waller to serve for the Valkyries. Down by 1, 11-10 here now on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Reagan Waller just drops it, hits the net, and drops it across for the point. We're tied at 11 apiece here in the third. Valkyries needing this one to continue on to a fourth. Waller serve. Nice. Arlent will dig it out. Romine. Walls tries to push it across. Just short. Falls on Frenchtown's side. Valkyries up now by 1, 12-11. And Waller serving. Waller, nice serve. Romine gets it. Walls blocked. Off the hand of Kreis. Point for Bigfork, 13-11. As Reagan Waller can turn as a serve for the Valkyries. 13-11 on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Valkyries lead here in the third. Deep serve. Quinn will come back in. Number 6, Blake Hardy to serve for Frenchtown.
To the serve,
Hardy. Claiborne, nice pass to Howlett. Setting up Matty Hayes Corona. Hayes Corona off the block, kills it. Side out to Bigfork, 14-12. Piper Lee to serve. Lily Sophia back in for Bigfork. And the libero, Iris Arlett, back in for Frenchtown. Piper Lee, just get it in. Nice. Chris. And an ace serve by Piper Lee. 15-12. Valkyries up by 3 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard here in the third. The service dug out there by number 4, Roche. Quinn will just dink it across. Waller. Howlett. Matty Hayes Corona off the block of Quinn, but it goes out of bounds. So a point for Bigfork. As the ball goes out of bounds, the Valkyries go up by 4 here in the third. On your JD Detailing scoreboard, I'll be back after this timeout from Corvallis. Well, welcome back to Corvallis, the Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament, November 7th through the 9th. First round action. Valkyries down 2-0, but leading 16-12 here in the third on your JD Detailing scoreboard, and Piper Lee serving for the Valkyries. Nice serve, dug out there by Roche. Arlen Walls down the line. Piper Lee. Howlett going to set up Maddie Hayes Corona. Hayes Corona off of Arlen with a kill. 17-12 on the nice kill there by Maddie Hayes Corona, the freshman, for Bigfork. And Piper Lee serving. And will continue to serve. Now they're up by 5 at 17-12. Lee's service. Dug out by Roach. Arlen will get it across. Schlitt. Howlett in the middle. Arlen knocks it away. Drops on Frenchtown side. 18-12. Piper Lee serving. And Frenchtown will use their second timeout here. They don't have any left here in the third as they go down 18-12 on their JD Detailing scoreboard here from Corvallis, Montana. 406-270-7384. I'll be back after this timeout. All right, we're back here in the third. Valkyries up by 6. Piper Lee to serve. Valkyries with 2 timeouts left. No timeouts for Frenchtown as they trail by 6. Piper Lee's nice serve. Another ace serve. It goes off of number 4, Chloe Roche. So a point for Bigfork at 19-12. Trying to force a fourth game. This one just a little strong. Claiborne will come in for Piper Lee, but good job by Piper Lee serving. Number 9, Alyssa Bilbrey back in for Frenchtown. And Rachel Walls will serve for Frenchtown. Bigfork needs tied out. Schlitt, Howlett, Maddie Hayes Corona. Walls. And too long on the kill by Bilbrey. Side out to Bigfork. Wishman will come in for Schlitt. Taylor Howlett will serve. 20-13. The Valkyries lead on the Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Nice serve. Arlen will get it. Romine gets over the front row as they go to block it.
Into the game for the Bronx, number 13, Ryan Lusher. To the serve, number 2, Addie Romine.
And Addie Romine to serve. Bigfork up 20-14 here in the third. Romine, deep serve. Maddie Hayes, Corona. Howlett, Corona, dinks it across. Dug out, Howlett. Claiborne will get it across, blocked by Quinn. Romine, kill by Lusher. Bigfork thought they had a pancake and dug it out. Will point to Frenchtown. Romine to serve here. Service. Claiborne. Howlett. Hayes Corona. Cross. Dug out by Romine. Off the block. Howlett going to set up Maddie Hayes Corona. Off the block. Drops off of Quinn. Nice hit there. As Bigfork digs it out. And Howlett sets up Maddie Hayes Corona, and Hayes Corona will serve. 21-15. Arlen, Romine, the lefty, too long. And a shot there by Lusher off of Maddie Hayes Corona, so side out to Frenchtown. Number 6, Hardy comes in for Quinn. Serving is the libero Arlen. 21-16 here under Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Arlen. Sophia Howlett. Nice. Timeout by Bigfork. Couldn't tell if it was tipped over there. Goes out of bounds on the kill. And 21-17 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. I'll be back after this timeout. Welcome back. Arlett to serve. 21-17. The Vols lead here in the third. Arlett for Frenchtown. Service. Claiborne. Dug out by Reagan Waller. Wisman gets it across court, but too far. Goes out of bounds. And point to Frenchtown. Bigfork needs to close this one out. Up by 3 now. 21-18. They need to side out right here. Arlett, Waller, Howlett. Schlitt gets it across. Arlett, set, block there. The net by Bigfork. Claiborne will get it. Howlett. Knocked down there by Lucier at the net. 21-19. Need to side out right here. Iris Arlen serving. Claiborne will handle it. Howlett. Arlen will get it across. Maddie Hayes Corona. Howlett back set. Kill. Emily Wisman off the block. Drops it on Frenchtown side. Piper Lee comes back in. Claiborne will serve. 22-19. Valkyries up by 3 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Nice serve. Dug out there by number 9, Bilbrey. Bilbrey going to kill it off the block. Wisman. Howlett. Reagan Waller blocked. Off the block. Off of Waller. Out of bounds. And side out to Frenchtown. Number 3, McKenna. Christ to come in to serve as number 9, Bilbrey goes out. 22-20 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. The Valkyries lead by 2. And you need a side out here. Service. Claiborne digs it out. Wisman. Piper Lee will get it across. Dug out. Oh, going to call Frenchtown across the top, over the top of the net. So side out to Bigfork. Schlitt will come in for Wisman. Cassie Schlitt to serve. Valkyries up 23-20 on your Flathead Lake Live scoreboard. And nice job there by Reagan Waller as number 13, Lucier, puts it just at the net. Waller to knock it down. Point for here. Schlitt to serve. 24-20. Chris Romine. Walls. Need one more right here to force a fourth as Lucier to serve. Cassie Schlitt. Howlett. Back corner. Arlett gets it across. Howlett. Claiborne. Reagan Waller down the line with the kill. Will go to 4. As they win this one 25-21. And battle back against Frenchtown. They'll force a fourth here. And I'll be back with that. So 25-21, the Valkyries win the third on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. I'll be back with the fourth here from Corvallis. The Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament for Corvallis, Montana. All right, we're back at Corvallis. We're going to the fourth. It's 2-1. Frenchtown leads. Valkyries fought back valiantly. Claiborne, Howlett, Reagan Waller to serve, blocked. Off the block, off of Waller, out of bounds at point for, Nicole. Way to go, Vals. Keep the momentum going. So, Romine serves it. Maddie Hayes Corona, spike. Off the tip at the net. On the kill by Lily Sophia. Piper Lee will come in. Claiborne to serve for Bigfork. We're tied at 1-1 apiece. JD Detailing scoreboard. Claiborne, service. Walls. Romine. Quinn will just push it across. Quinn will go out. And 6. Blake Hardy comes in. Serving is Arlen. For Frenchtown. Here, Maddie Hayes Corona. Howlett gets it across. They're going to call a double hit on Howlett at the net. 3-1. Claiborne. Howlett's going to set up. Emily Wisman. Too strong. Point to the Lady Bronx. Up 4-1 here. On the Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Here in the fourth. Service. Claiborne. Howlett will get it back. Piper Lee gets it across. LeSure. Arlett. LeSure down the line. Dug out by Corona. Waller. Piper Lee back corner. Walls will dig it out. Romine. Into the net is Bilbrey. Schlitt will come in for Wisman and serve. It's 4-2 here on the Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Valkyries down by 2. Cassie Schlitt serving. Dug out by Bilbrey. Arlen. Kill. There by 6 Hardy. Off of Bigfork and side out point to Frenchtown is number 3, McKenna. Kreis will come in and serve. And number 9, Bilbrey will go out. Schlitt off her hands. Ace service there by Kreis. Bigfork need a side out down 6-2 here in the fourth. That will go out up the left line, the near side to me. And Reagan Waller to serve. Valkyries within 3, 6-3. Reagan Waller back to Arlett. Romine gonna have to set it up. Walls blocked. It's Piper Lee and Taylor Howlett at the net. And blocking that kill by Walls. Ross Sevilla. Let's go Vals. Yeah, right. And Waller will serve. We're down 6-4 now. Within 2. Waller's service. Nice serve. Kreis. The short. Walls. Dug out by Claiborne. Howlett outside. Maddie Hayes Corona. Cross court. Off of Arlen. Point for Bigfork at 6-5. And Reagan Waller serving. From the left side is Waller. Bigfork down by 1, 6-5. Waller, nice serve. And gets an ace service. That's off of Kreis. We're tied at 6 apiece here in the fourth. Service. Kreis handles it this time. Romine. Walls. Cross court. Off of Waller. Claiborne tries to dive in the corner to save it. Good hustle. And side out point for Frenchtown. 13, Ryan Lusher. to serve for Frenchtown. Lefty. Claiborne will get it. Howlett outside Piper Lee. Yes, off the block. Piper Lee off the block, out of bounds. Lily Sophia comes back in. Piper Lee will serve. We're tied at 7 apiece. As number 4, Chloe Roche comes in to replace Lucier. Piper Lee to serve here in the 4th. Nice serve. Price. Romine. Blocked. Maddie Hayes, Corona, and Sophia at the net on the kill there by Hardy. Point to Bigfork, 8-7. Piper Lee serving. Dug out there by Roche. Arlent Walls back. Cross court on the kill is out of bounds. Point to Bigfork at 9-7. Piper Lee serving in the 4th. Valkyries up by 2, 9-7 on the Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Lee down the line. Arlent. Romine. Walls cross cut. Dug out by Waller. Howlett backside. Maddie Hayes Corona off the block. Out of bounds. Point for Bigfork. It's 10-7. Valkyries lead here in the 4th. Trying to win this one to force a 5th. Piper Lee as the Valkyries up by 3. Christ. Romine. Walls. Dug out by Waller. Howlett. Maddie Hayes Corona. Christ. Then Walls. Then Christ hits it too deep. Lee serving up by 4. 11-7. Christ will dig it out. Romine. Hardy. Off the block. And Taylor Howlett dives for it, but can't get to it. Quinn will come in for Arlent. And number 6, Blake Hardy to serve. It's 11-8 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. In the net, Howlett somehow digs it out, gets it across. Romine, cross court. Maddie Hayes Corona. Howlett. Reagan Waller with a kill off the block of Quinn. Drops on the side of Frenchtown. Wisman comes in for split. Arlent will come in for Hardy. And Taylor Howlett to serve for the Valkyries. Lily Sophia at the net as Rose tries to hit it across. Drops it down on Frenchtown side. 13-8, a 5-point lead here in the 4th on the Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. As the Valkyries lead 13-8 here in the 4th. Trying to force a 5th. I'll take a timeout as well. Welcome back to the Northwestern A Divisional Volleyball Tournament, or Northwest Eggs, or Western Eggs, excuse me. And Taylor Howlett to serve. Valkyries up 13-8 here in the 4th. Deep serve, but too long by Taylor. Side out to Frenchtown. Number 9, Alyssa Bilbrey will come back in for McKenna. Rice. Rachel Walls a serve. Madison for Maddie Hayes Corona. Howlett sets it up. Killed by Maddie Hayes. Dug out and dropping. Frenchtown communicating, but nobody would get it there. Romine. Maddie Hayes Corona to serve. Hayes Corona. Dug out by Frenchtown. Killing it. Dug out by Waller. Wisman will dick it across. Arlent. Romine. Hayes Corona. Sophia off of Frenchtown. Back Walls. Claiborne will dig it out. Howlett outside. Reagan Waller off the block. Waller will get it. Howlett back set. Wisman down the line. Dug out by Frenchtown. Howlett across. Howlett will dig it out. Claiborne. Reagan Waller off the block. Lily Sophia. Howlett. Sophia. Wisman across court. Back and forth. Arlen. Kill. Dug out by Waller. Howlett. Maddie Hayes Corona from the back line. Dug out by Frenchtown. On the ground is Maddie Hayes Corona, and they can't quite dig it out. Back and forth point right there. Number 13, Lucier will come in for Christ, and Arlen to serve. Romine to serve. Claiborne, Howlett, back set. Lily Sophia off the block. Arlen, Romine. Walls in the back line. Claiborne sets it off the net. Dug out by Sophia, but it goes out of bounds. A nice effort there off the net. Bigfork will take a timeout here as Coach Putman wants to discuss something. And Bigfork up 14-11 here on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. And I'll take a timeout as well. All right, we're here in the fourth. 2-1. Frenchtown leads in sets. 14-11. Valkyries lead here in the fourth. Romine to serve. Romine serves. Claiborne will dig it out. Howlett. Maddie Hayes Corona from the back line. Dug out by Walls. Romine. Off the block. Drops on Bigfork's side. On the kill there by Lucier. Need a side out here and stop the momentum. Is Romine serving 14-12. Valkyries lead on your Fathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Waller can't handle the serve. And 14-13 now. Bigfork still leads here in the fourth. Trying to force a fifth. Romine to serve. Claiborne. Howlett. Lily Sophia. Dug out by Walls. Romine. Cross court. Dug out by Claiborne. Howlett will do it. Waller gets it across down the line. Dug out by Walls. Romine back set. Off of Howlett on the kill there by Lucier. We're tied at 14 apiece.
To the serve once again, number 2, Eddie Romine.
Romine service goes in the net. Side out to Bigfork. 15-14. Piper Lee back in for Sophia. Olivia Claiborne, the libero, will serve for the Valkyries. Nice serve. Arlett will dig it out. Romine. Quinn will just push it past the block. And number 6, Hardy will come in for Quinn.
Number 17,
Iris Arlett is serving, and we're tied at 15 apiece here in the fourth. Arlett. Waller, Howlett, Piper Lee with a kill. Lucier. Kill by Lucier off of Claiborne on the set there by Romine. Side out to Frenchtown, 16-15 on their Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. And Arlen to serve. Maddie Hayes Corona. Howlett down the line by Wisman. Claiborne will take the hit off of Bilbrey. Wisman across, dug out by Walls. Romine from the back court is Walls, dug out by Claiborne. Nice dig by Claiborne. Romine. Lucier. Hayes Corona going to set up off the block Waller's spike. Romine, kill, goes out of bounds. Off of number 13, LeSure. Wisman will come out. Cassie Schlitt in. We're tied at 16. And Cassie Schlitt to serve for the Valkyries here in the fourth. Service deep. Arlen. Romine, back set. Off the kill. That's number 6, Blake Hardy with the left hand. And number 3, McKenna Chris will come in for number 9, Bilbrey. And Christ to serve, Up 17-16 now on your Flyhead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Claiborne. Howlett. Overset Piper Lee. Waller couldn't get to it. So the Lady Broncs go up by 2, 18-16 now on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard here in the fourth. Valkyries needing a side out here. Claiborne, Howlett, Piper Lee. Piper Lee gets it up and over. LeSure going to kill it out the block. Howlett saves it. Claiborne. Maddie Hayes Corona. Arlen. Romaine. Walls. Cross court is in. 19-16. Valkyries will use their final timeout here in the fourth. Up by 3 on your JD Detailing scoreboard. I'll take you back after this timeout here from Corvallis. All right, welcome back to Corvallis Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament. Valkyries down 2-1. And down here in the fourth, 19-16. Need a side out is McKenna Christ serving here on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Claiborne will get it. Howlett going to set up Piper Lee. Arlett will get it. As Hardy hits it over the block. Point for Frenchtown. No more timeouts left for Bigfork. Down by 4, 20-16, needing a side out. Claiborne. Howlett going to set up Piper Lee on the kill. Arlen. Walls. Claiborne. Howlett outside. Reagan Waller. Cross court. But this one goes out. Just a bit strong by Reagan Waller. 21-16, side out needed. As Christ will serve for Frenchtown here. The Lady Broncs. Hayes Corona. Howlett puts it across. Dug out by Romine. Across. Down the line there by LeSure. And 22-16, Valkyries trying to slow things down here as Christ serves up by 6. Maddie Hayes Corona, Howlett, Piper Lee on the kill. So side out to Bigfork. And Reagan Waller to serve for the Valkyries, down 22-17 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Reagan Waller serving from the left side. Waller, Arlett, Romine, Walls, Waller, Howlett, Maddie Hayes Corona, Christ, Romine, Walls on the kill. Schlitt, Howlett, Maddie Hayes Corona, Arlen, Romine back set. And LeSure, cross court, drops it in. So side out point to Frenchtown, 23-17. Bigfork needs to stop and get a side out here. As Ryan Lucier serving. The lefty. Waller, Howlett, Piper Lee, blocked. And a double hit called on Bigfork. Game, set, match point for Frenchtown, 24-17 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Schlitt, Waller. Schlitt can get it across. It does. Lucier. Cassie Schlitt outside. Nice hit there by the freshman, Maddie Hayes Corona. So side out to Bigfork. But they need to serve it out here. Down 24-18. Piper Lee to serve. Lily Sophia back in for the Valkyries. Got to get it in. Nice ace there by Piper Lee. Need to keep it going. Got to get it in. Nice serve. Howlett with a kill. Dug out by Frenchtown. Piper Lee. Howlett outside. Maddie Hayes Corona. Cross down the middle by Corona. And point for Bigfork, 24-20. Piper Lee needs to continue. Getting it in. Give him a chance here. Nice serve. Chris. Romine. Walls. Dug out by Waller. Cassie Schlitt. Maddie Hayes Corona in the back. Lucier. Romine. Walls. With the kill. At the net. And Frenchtown comes back and wins the 4-25-20. So Bigfork loses the first one 15-25 and loses 23-20. I think it was 24-26 in the second. And Bigfork wins the third 25-21 to Fort Sports and then lose 25-20. So they were right there, except for that very first one. They lost by 10. Bigfork was right there with Frenchtown, the number one seed, unbeaten out of the Southwest. I'll be back after this timeout to wrap things up from the Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament here in Corvallis, Montana. Well, welcome back to Corvallis, the Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament. And the Valkyries lose. They battled back. They played hard against them. Went down 2-0. And I thought, we were looking in the stands that they may have missed a line fault, serving fault at that game point against Frenchtown in the second. Who knows if we'd have won that, but they lose it 3-1, so gave Frenchtown all they could have. Lost the first one by 10, 25-21, but by 2 in the second, by 4 in the third, by 5 in the fourth. No, they win by 4 in the third, lose by 5 in the fourth. So what will happen with Bigfork? and we'll be broadcasting that as well. Here, I'll give you the lineups of what's going on here from Corvallis. Let me get to the bracket here. So Bigfork will move into a loser-out match tomorrow at noon. They'll take on the loser of this next match. It's between Polson, the number 2 out of Northwest, against the 3rd out of the Southwest, Hamilton. We're getting ready to play here at 4 o'clock. And Bigfork will take on the loser of that. The winner will go on and play at 8 o'clock tomorrow night against Frenchtown, who won the last one. Earlier action, Dillon opened up the first match of the day at 10 o'clock this morning, beating Sioux Falls 3-0. And they'll go on to take on Whitefish, who beat Corvallis 3-0 in the noon match. So at 6 o'clock tomorrow night, it'll be Dillon and Whitefish in one match. And in the loser-out action tomorrow morning, things start off at 10 o'clock in the morning. It's Columbia Falls and Corvallis loser-out action at 10 a.m., followed by Bigfork and the loser of this match. The losers obviously will be out tomorrow. Bigfork able to win tomorrow. They would play again at, let me get this, at 4 o'clock. And they would take on the loser of Dillon and Whitefish. So we'll find out who they play tomorrow, and I'll let you know. Back tomorrow for that match. Pregame about 11:45. The match scheduled for a 12 noon first serve here from Corvallis. Once again, James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vice and Vals. Thanks for joining me. Final 3-1 in this one on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard here from Corvallis. And the Valkyries will play at noon tomorrow. Be on the air at 11:45. Tune in, and thanks for your listening out there, and appreciate all my sponsors here in the postseason for the Valkyries. Thank you, and good afternoon wherever you are. Drive safe, travel safe out there, and we'll catch you tomorrow right here on BFSD Events here on YouTube. Thank you.